I'm live. I'm just chilling. I don't have an agenda tonight. Last couple times I've had an agenda, we've been sidetracked by regular conversations. So I think tonight we'll just have an open conversation and see what people would like to talk about. If you want to talk about God, I have the Bible out so there's no confusion. And yeah, damn it. All right, here we go. Starting over. Connection problem. Or not starting over, but there was a little lapse in connection there. So here we are, live. We want to talk about God. We want to talk about life. We want to talk about family. We want to talk about the truth. We're not going to waste time talking about the government. Got plenty of people talking about that. Don't really want to talk about senators or governors or any of that bullshit either. Hello there, Jake. How you doing, bud? Good to see you again. You're always one of the best guys comes in the room right away. So, what do you want to talk about tonight? I basically got an open thing going here. That way we're not going to get sidetracked from the point. We'll just talk about what we talk about, and we'll see where it goes. All right? Thank you. I appreciate that. So, what up, Jake? What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about our freedom, our guns? What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about love, lost loves? You want to talk about God? Well, it's not really a point of view. It's just a difference in the point of belief. So one sees it one way and one sees it a little different. So like in Christians, it's the Son and the Father. But the Mother Spirit, all that comes from the Catholicism, which is basically similar, but there's just different rules and different traditions that separate them slightly, but in some ways big. In some way, hello, how you doing? Heath? In some ways, the divisions people feel are bigger than they are on paper. But it's really just a little bit difference in belief. Like, do you believe the Father and the Son, or you believe the Mother and the Spirit? Do you believe, I'm not tuned into enough Catholic information to speak on that side very clearly and give an exact belief, but it's just a difference in belief. It's not that this fucking guy. You got soft hands, bro. I've worked my whole life. You got soft hands. Tough guys always come to the room with the keyboard. That's really what it is. Just a little bit difference in beliefs, Jake. Certain key points where they believe they're different. And like I said, I don't know enough about their side to tell you what they believe is specifically different. I could just tell you that oh, look, we got our first troll for the night. Awesome. It's always fun when we get a troll right off the bat. Blah, 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 blah. I got some more smart, funny things to say there. Sean Mapes. Sean. Ooh, what a tough name. I really never remember any super tough Seans in history. But whatever. It is perspective, bro. It's perspective of how the people read those scriptures in history and in time. And one group evolved to a certain set of beliefs that were a little different, and the other group stayed with the original group of what was written. And that, like, real Christianity is basically just written out of the Bible. There's no, you don't interpret it, you read the words, you understand it.
Low
Everything
battery.
else.
Please charge.
What happened? I need to charge this thing. Everything else is damn it. Everything else is the opinion of it after the fact. Hang on one second. I gotta fix this shit. Sorry, got a technical difficulty. I got to add the charger on here. Hang on. Sorry about that, everybody. Thought that was all charged up. Nope, that's the wrong one too. Damn it. All right, well, shit.
Low battery.
Yeah,
Please
I
charge.
get that. Low battery. Hang on a second. I got another idea. I got some stuff in my backpack that'll work. Look him up. He's a trucker who says that shit. Laugh out loud. Says for us, they got soft hands. You're a trucker, Sean? Big tough guy? Big badass trucker? Like the only trucker in the world? I know like a 5'8" trucker who is a little girl and is a trucker. So is that supposed to like tell everyone how cool you are? Don't get me started, man. I was gonna be super chill tonight, but there you come, man. So as soon as I get this power thing out of my backpack to charge this thing right here, right in front of you,
Low battery.
I'll tear you to
Please
shreds.
charge.
So stay with me, trucker guy. No, don't run away, trucker. You stay here. See, here we go. We got this, and we got this. Yeah. So, don't go anywhere. No, you're gonna run your mouth. Like you're gonna run your mouth. You're gonna act the fool. You should stay the course, bro. I'm just saying. Don't be lame. Oh, you already bailed. You already pushed out. You're already too weak. You're already too weak to stand your ground. I see how it is. What are you saying, Cody? What do you mean he's talking about he's standing his ground? He didn't talk about anything. He said, look him up. He's a trucker. I'm not a trucker. What the hell is he talking about? So whatever you're talking about, you don't know what you're talking about. Called ice on my uncle, didn't pay me for a football bet. Somebody called ice on your uncle and didn't pay you for a football bet? That sucks. And Cody Stewart. Oh, here comes troll number 2 for the night. I'm having a mental breakdown because I'm telling retards how retarded they are. That's so funny. I love that. I always love when your comments are only just stupid shit. You don't have nothing to actually say. Whatever. More trolls. Here, let's do this. right? So whatever, man. Hey, what's up, Dixie Wrecked? Shout out. What's up, Jade? Dixie Wrecked giving you a shout out also. Awesome. See, we got our people in here giving good times, sharing positivity. I guess for the rest of the night, we'll just ignore all the troll comments. We won't even respond to them. We'll just pretend they're not on there, so we can get back to having fun and talking about real stuff. Senior house, bro. Senior house. Not for quite a lot of years, man. It's gonna be quite a lot of years before they're gonna let me in the senior house. Trolls crack me up, man. It's weird. Like, you guys are just sitting around all night doing nothing. You're bored in your mom's basement, and you're like, let's just be smart to some guy that we've never heard of. I think it's funny. No, it's cute, man. It's cool. I'm just kidding too, bro. That's the whole point of the internet. We're all just kidding. Nobody's really serious. All the shit you're saying on there, it doesn't take to heart. No one takes this shit to heart, and if they do, they're way whack, because everybody's on here just trying to get views and attention, just trying to get people to interact. Nobody's really here trying to do harsh stuff, except the people that, have specifically harsh content. Shit, I wish I had a senior house I'd take that as a compliment to let them nurses clean my feet. That's funny, Jake. I like that. That's hilarious. Oh man, that's good. I like that. You're funny, bro. That you always come in here with a good little bit of humor. I like that. That's good stuff. That's cool. I'm not a grandpa, man. I'm not even old enough I guess I could be a grandpa because I'm old enough to be your dad. And so if you had a kid, I'd be a grandpa. But I'm not that fucking old, man. I'm like 50. So go stick your dildo back in your butt, and dye your hair green or blue and stick a nose ring in, and go cry to somebody else, man. Nobody cares about you. Nobody ever cared about you. And nobody will ever care about your whole generation because your attitude sucks. Oh, Chicago's finest. And the first dick licker of the night shows up. Hi, Dick Licker. Nice to meet you, Chicago's finest. What a nice comment. Nothing to do with anything we were talking about, and you got to come in and just say something absolutely ruthless. That's cool. Oh, and Cody's a dick licker too. So we got a bunch of dick lickers in the room. No, it's not a matter of respecting anybody. It's a matter of not being a vicious piece of shit when a human being dies. That's all. Has nothing to do with what you believe or how you believe it. But a dead father with children with no dad, that's never a cool story, no matter how you tell it. So you little pieces of shit. No, you are the liberal, you fucking cunts. Dude. The exact opposite. You fucking whores. You guys should all go do this to yourself. Every one of you. That to yourself. That to yourself. That to yourself. No, if you're a Mega Man calling me a liberal, then you're fucking retarded. I am a Christian. A full-blown Christian. You said rest in pieces, Chicago guy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cody. Yours said rest in peace. My bad. I read yours wrong. That asshole said rest in pieces. Hey, Cody, you can go suck a dick, bro. I'm a 2A American flag, 100% human being. And if you think anything different, you're in the wrong room. You can take your bullshit, you can take your propaganda, you can stick it up your ass, and you can go somewhere else, bro. If you're down for the same thing, then we're down for the same thing, and you hang out, and we're cool. I don't tolerate that shit in here. I don't like hate conversations. I just want to have conversations. I don't want to have to fight right and left, back and forth, up and down. I just want to talk about the same thing. If you don't like God, go to a different room and talk about something else. If you don't like guns, go to a different room and talk about something else. Me, I'm here for those things. It even says that in the description of my page. I'm here to talk about our country, our God, our freedom. Jake Wilson, bang, 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 fuck both sides, politics don't belong with Jesus' speech. Well, I wasn't trying to go there, Jake. I don't usually mix the two because politics are separate from religion. Because if you try to base your politics on religion, there's no one religion that actually religiously follows politics. I do believe we should be united under one God in this country. I think we should be united under one God in this whole world, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. And I'm not saying anybody else has to believe that. That's why my show is called I'm Just Saying. I'm not telling you what to believe. I'm not telling you what to say. I am just saying what I'm saying. I hope that answered it. I'm actually 53. Ron, I just turned 53 like a week ago or so. So yeah, I'm not 30. Yeah, we're not going to get into that. Whoever, Brian, Les, me, Puppet, we're not going. You're not going to drag us way off into something that's super heavy duty. With nah, yeah, no, we're not going to go that way. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Are you Sigma? Not familiar with that question. Yeah, I miss Blockbuster too, man. That shit used to be all the rage. You go at least once a week and grab some rad movies from Blockbuster, and then pay a couple bucks and bring them back the next day. But that whole part of the world's been removed. DVDs, and then once the online shit came out, everything was completely removed. Probably, Gary. There's probably bots that they come on the small channels to try to disrupt them so that the channels will fail. It's no big deal. Like I've said on every video I've been on, I didn't come here to like get money and sell merch. This is the only shirt I have, so it's all good. But usually what happens is I come on here and I get a few subscribers from a video. Some people learn some stuff, they understand some stuff, there's always going to be those people that come in and try to wreck the videos for their own entertainment. It's probably because they're like in their mom's basement and they're bored. All you guys seem cool. Seems like everybody's doing pretty cool. Everybody's chill now. Seems like all the goofballs have left the room. VHS tapes. Oh yeah, bro. I still have a whole stack of VHS tapes in my storage unit because I didn't really want to get rid of them. That's it, bro. Fuck that shit. Pabst Blue Ribbon. I love it. Heineken. Fuck that shit. What was that, like Blue Velvet or something that was in? Hit me right, Blood Visions. Was that Blue Velvet that came from, if I remember right? What's a misunderstood time, Jakery? Yeah. All right, Blood Visions. Thanks for coming in, man. Hell yeah. Got to do it. He gets it. Tall Boy Tuesdays, man. It's Tall Boy Tuesdays. If you don't have Tall Boy Tuesdays, what kind of Tuesday do you have? Well, I'm not allowed to drink a Tall Boy on the screen. It's always nice. Baja blast my brains out after work. like the old school Taco Bell. 64. Oh no, a 64. What, like you talking about the what was that fuck game? The Intel 64 or something? I got a job, by the way, dude, to start tomorrow. Oh fucking hey, congratulations, Jake. It's about time you got a job. You're jobbable. You just always go in there and be like, oh, I'm Jake. Give me a job. And they're like, nope. What'd you do? Go in there and be polite? You're like, thank you, sir. I would like a job. And they're like, here you go, Jake. I'm just playing with you, bro. I know Jake in real life, so don't anybody get too sad about me talking to him, directly, because I know I'm here in Arizona in real life. Like, because I'm a real person. I'm not just some entity on the internet trying to sell bullshit to nobody. Nintendo. I remember Nintendo. Shit, I'm old, man. I remember when Mario was the first game that made the world go around. We're in Arizona here, Scandinavia. Tonight we were just kind of having like an open discussion. Normally, not normally, but like often I talk about Christian ideals and freedom and guns in America, because we're in America. So, yeah. Tonight's a loose forum. We're just chilling. We had some trolls earlier, but we got them to leave the room. So now we're just having like regular conversation. Got a question? Ask it. We'll answer it. I'm just an old guy talking to the kids, trying to find out what they're thinking, trying to share with them what I know, because I've been all over this country and I've been around a long time, done a lot of cool stuff, got a lot of rad stories, and these young kids are fun, and they need people that will share the truth with them. Nah, man, the dog's not looking up at man thing is weird, dude. I don't understand where you get that, Jake. Hey, I got a dog And every day the dog's laying on the floor and I'm like 4 feet above it. And the dog's eyes look up at me and she gets up and goes outside. So I'm not sure what you mean by dogs can't look up. I think we probably read that in some weird science book or something. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't even know what you're talking about. That song. Never heard of it. Don't know anything about it. And the rude one I just ignored, like, obviously. So. What I've been experiencing? Well, I have been a tattooer in America for over 30 years. Well, just not over, just now 30 years. I've lived in 5 or 6 states, I think. Let's see. Ohio, Colorado, Arizona, Missouri, Virginia, South Carolina. So yeah, so that's like 6. I visited at least 30 of the United States. I've ridden a Harley from Florida, Pensacola, all the way to San Diego, California. I'm just a regular dude. I like that question. MR, I don't know how to say it, Saint. I like that question, bro. What led me? He said, what led me to making Jesus my savior? A difficult life. I don't know. I don't know how else to say it, but a difficult life led me to a path of confusion and wondering, and I needed answers. And a friend of mine suggested the book. I've been told about it my whole life. I grew up in kind of a Christian life, but with terrible people. And I started reading it. I started reading the Bible. So I hope that answers your question. I do not play badminton. I was in an MC kind of like 20. If you're talking about MC like motorcycle club, are you talking about that? Yeah, I was in that. I was in that club for 21 years, president for like 17. But I'm not that dude anymore. Not at all. That's a few years in the past. I'm retired. I'm a regular Joe now. I'm just trying to share positivity with the world from all my learning. You walked from flag to majority. That's rad. I have not been outside the U.S. I have a couple destinations I would like to go outside the U.S., but I have not gotten to that point yet. Well, I talked to a few bike clubs, and read their manifestos when I quit being in the motorcycle group, and there's really actually no motorcycle group that aligns with God. unless like God is the actual center of the group. If there's anything in the group that is centered outside of God at all, any kind of activities, it actually is blasphemy. If you have any rules outside of God's rules for the club, that's actually blasphemy on the word. And so I looked into a lot of clubs that claim that, and they still have bylaws and special rules that are technically like, you know, not spiritual, I guess is the best way I could say it. Doesn't mean they're wrong. Doesn't mean anybody's wrong. It never means anybody's wrong because they don't like what you like. It just means that's what they like and that's what they want to do. And that's what we've failed to understand in this world lately, is it doesn't mean they're necessarily wrong. They just don't do what you do. They drive a four-wheel drive truck and you drive a car. It doesn't make them right or wrong. So I think we get too involved in trying to control what everybody else does. Do you miss the freedom it gives you riding your old bike? I don't know what you mean by old bike. Like, I've always had a motorcycle most of my life. The old bikes, after a while, become more maintenance and more work than they do fun. So I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I do miss my old chopper, but in the shape I'm in now with my back, after over 20 years of riding that stuff, I could live with my new bike. You run into a couple different ones out here, and we just don't have the same. Absolutely, I agree. That's my point, Jake. Is I think there's a lot of these people out there that they could use the cross on their patch or on their back so they can get into the biker world and put MC on their patch, and then they feel like they're protected from the actual bikers. So I've not always been a fan of that. The only biker club I know of that is like very aggressive and solid in Christ that I know personally of is like the Soldiers of Christ. And they're actually like, they have like credos that, you know, are like, you have to follow God, you have to go to church kind of stuff. But I just wouldn't join that because you don't, God says, I got a whole bunch of points written down in case anybody got crazy about ideology tonight because of my cross and the guy last night, that I could, you know, like rebuke that from. No, not at all. Not at all. No biker club channel. We were just discussing the little piece of history that was in my past. That's all. Not a biker club channel, not into biker club information or biker club stuff. Just a little piece of history a couple of my people are asking me about. That's all. Mostly this is a God page. Mostly I talk about God, freedom, America, religion, the Second Amendment. That's literally mostly all we talk about here. I spend very little time on government issues. I try not to even address them at all. So yeah, now that's actually what we're doing here. Just talking this kind of, tonight's an open thing. Usually I'd come on with some kind of premeditated idea, and we try to work with that. But tonight was kind of an open forum. So people were asking me personal questions, so I was just answering questions. I used to have a motorcycle group. That's what the Moto Thug was. Don't have a motorcycle group anymore. I'm a retired guy. You know, I've been an ordained minister for over 20 years, actually almost 25. I've married people. I preceded many like big functions, MC like Christmases and Thanksgivings. Well, I'm not retired. I have to work. I retired from the Moto Thug. 21 years of riding in a club. It does a lot of wear on your back and your body and your legs and everything. Oh, we didn't ever do any organized crime. I had a specific thing about my group that every single person in my group had a job and had a driver's license and was legal to carry a gun and had registration and insurance. Like we never had any criminals in the Moto Thug. It was a special thing. And the term Moto Thug meant like motorized thug, like because you had to build your own shit or fix your own shit. There was nobody in my club that couldn't tune or repair their own bike. No gang, no crime. Just a group of gruff-looking dudes riding around together for 20 years across the country. That's all. I don't know the answer to that question, Jake. I don't know what the difference between British Christianity and modern day Christianity is. I don't know what you mean by that question, so I'm unable to answer that. I only know what Christianity is. I don't know what British Christianity is or modern day Christianity. Modern day Christianity, like, are you talking about the diluted Christianity from like these preachers with rainbows or something? I'm not really sure what you mean. You're looking for R6. I don't know. What does that mean, Jake? R6 what? 100-10? Looking for a R6 00-10. What the hell does that mean? That's cool. I don't know why that matters, Tex. Be all right. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Jake. I don't know anything about British, anything in modern day history. So I'm not sure where you're getting at there. How about this one? Oops, wrong one. How about this one? What the hell are you talking about, dude? I don't know what you're talking about. Yo. Anyone else have any good questions? No? Nope. Lost most of the live people. Everybody dipped. Late. Jake scared them all off with his dumbass questions. And the question, just trying to see if you know the difference. I don't know the difference. I already said that. Old British Christians compared to Americans nowadays. Well, technically, you're not supposed to be any different from then to now. I'm not really sure what you mean. I don't know what you mean by that. I'd have to research old British Christians compared to nowadays Christians. Yeah, you don't know either. You fucking little dick. Thanks for asking questions, though. But hey, I think we're done for tonight. I thank everybody for coming, and yeah, we'll catch you next time. Later.